5. So for today, for your English, it's a little bit more casual. It's a bit more sort of child-led. Going from Mr. Brett's Assembly, you'll know it's writing week. And today you're just thinking about your setting. Where does the door go? Where is the door? Who finds the door? And what sort of place do you think will be through the door? So my thoughts were sort of, I kind of got Alice in Wonderland vibes and Narnia vibes. But of course you might have some different ideas and hopefully some better ideas than I do. So I've put some ideas together and you will see them in the next part of the video. Have fun with it and we're looking forward to seeing all of your ideas. Okay, so we're thinking about what's behind the door. And this is how I would start your planning stage. So just mind map. What do you think is going to be there? So as I said to you, I like the idea of something magical, something a bit Alice in Wonderland, maybe a bit Narnia. Maybe a bit of a mixture of the two. So somewhere that's a bit different, a bit odd. Maybe it's like, I don't know, made of sweets, or there's like different lands behind the door. So you could have like a little bit like in Inside Out, when they're trying to get back to the main part. I'm waving my arms around as if you know what I'm talking about and you can see me. When they're trying to get back to the main part and they go through like Imagination Land. Maybe something like that would be really cool. Because that then opens up all sorts of doors. If it were Imagination Land, it could literally take you anywhere. So I think that's what I would go with. Okay, but what I would do is mind map lots of different places that it could be, decide on what you want, and then decide what that's going to look like. So I'm going to go with Imagination Land. And as I say, that could literally take me anywhere. So that could take me to some sort of wonderland where it's like the best place ever and you get to have chocolate all the time and cakes and stuff like that, and tea parties with like penguins and stuff. So it could be very random. A bit like Alice in Wonderland. It could have some sort of villain like the Queen of Hearts, or like the witch in Narnia, because of course we have to have a problem later. So for me, if it were going to have some sort of villain in mine, if I were to have a bit of a nightmare, that would probably involve some sort of clown. So I'm going to have a clown as like a villain, because that would be my nightmare. Okay, so today's lesson, all you need to do is mind map as many ideas as you can. What do you think it's going to look like? Who might be there? What is your behind the door place going to be like? What does it look like before you get to the door? So think about your settings, think about your characters. I'm also going to have like candy floss, clouds in Imagination Land. It's going to be a little bit Willy Wonka, a little bit Disney, a little bit crazy. So I am going to have chocolate rivers and things like that. And then this character is going to cause me some problems. Okay, so you need to 1, decide what it's like before you get to the door. So mind map the setting. That is before the door. And through the door. So that's job 1. Job 2 is to consider any characters. And again, you can mind map those. You might also like to draw them and label. Okay, now I would make myself the main character just because it's much easier to write in first person, but you don't have to do that. Although that's something that I would suggest, it's completely up to you. So, 2 jobs: mind map your setting and come up with your characters. You can draw and label your characters if you want to. You could write a quick paragraph for each, but it's all about planning. Okay, so planning your setting and your characters. Okay, have fun with it. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. And we'll look forward to hearing all about it later.